Hey, buenos dias, everyone. Buenos dias. Good morning, and come va? Buongiorno. I'm gonna paint. I sketched this horse already, freehand, and then I'm gonna paint it right now. It's early in the morning. I like getting up early when I'm off of work, and I like the painting pretty early. It's pretty fun. I don't expect anybody to come in on this live, but just in case, I got my chat going here. What I'm going to do on this, I already sketched it with the like a regular sketching pencil, and you can see I had to correct the leg times. Uh, this is was freehand from the mind. I wasn't looking at a picture or anything. I practiced my horses, and then just gonna try and sketch one without looking at a horse. And this is how you get better. So the way I'm going to paint this is kind of maybe like a comic book type painting. We're going to use acrylic paint. This is all Winsor Newton. This is probably one of the most common paints you find at Michael's and art stores. It's really inexpensive acrylic paint. And I'm just using water as a agent to thin it out. I think I'm going to make the horse like a chestnut color, so probably brown and white. So what I'm going to try and hit the area of the horse where I think would be darker first, and just kind of put some in there. So all this is just watered down burnt umber. Don't worry about I don't worry about going over the horse, because when I'm going to outline it in black. So this is burnt umber. I didn't mix anything with it yet. I'll probably mix a little black in there in a little bit, but we'll make the lower legs dark brown. Make the underbelly brown. I think that I'm the horse so far. Let's do the face. I'll probably do this portion of the face dark and leave that top part white up there. So now I'm going to darken up this brown by putting a little black in it. Well, I was going to do the mane. I'm going to do the sky next, because I want to put this in really dark brown, his tail, and let's do this next. So I'm going to use, I got, I think it's cobalt blue. We'll put a little white in it to lighten it up. Put a little titanium white so it can blend. If you don't put another color in there, it won't mix. If you mix two colors, then you can kind of get a blend, you know. I think which brushes. This brush is not the best brush, so this is the brush I use to, yeah, that's the wrong brush. That brush to put my varnish on. I don't know what I'm using. There we go. A little softer. Once I get all this color down, I'll outline the horse and show you how cool I did it. Very cool. Let's put some white up here now. Look like some distant clouds up here. Do all my paintings like this. This is just a different technique. It's kind of a watered down acrylic painting, but I put the first layer on pretty thinned out with water and then build on top of it. So it'll come out looking pretty cool once I'm done. It's titanium. All right. This is sap green and black. I'm going to have some kind of trees over here. I'm going to put some kind of house right behind the tree, like a barn. Marianne, good morning. I'm doing another horse. I had so much fun on your horse yesterday. I wanted to do another one. But guess what? I sketched this one out without following an image. It's all memory. Hopefully it comes out looking good. We'll put some green grass here today. This is a different way of painting, but I'm hoping it comes out looking pretty good. I wanted to put the color in first before I outline the horse. That way I don't hack lines and hit the black, you know, and because it takes a while to dry. Like I said, this is a watered down acrylic, so you can pretty much just splash it on there. Just to get the first layer. Get the first layer of paint down. Let's see, what color am I going to make that barn back there? We'll make it I guess we'll make it brown, and then with we'll put a big barn door on here. Horse stable is what it is. And we will do white roof. Gonna do some purple hills back here. Very cool. I got some olive green here that's supposed to be good for highlighting. Let's see what if I can highlight this tree with olive green. There's a couple trees here. There we go. All right, I'm going to outline the horse now, black. First, I'm going to put his mane up and his tail. So I'm going to ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. I'm not really sure if I wanted that dark, but I think I can fix it. Okay. All right, I'm ready to do some out now. Brown red, yeah. All right, I'll try and put some red in there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, you had a good birthday yesterday, Marianne. I had enjoyed doing the live. I hope this horse comes out good. I sketched it without watching, like looking at a picture. So this is my horse from my mind. We'll see how it turns out. Never tell until you get these black lines up what it's going to look like. I'm going to do something different than yesterday, though, Mary. I'm going to kind of do this one like that horse, the first horse I did. I put a bunch of lines in here. Like a comic book. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if I have the proportions all right because this is what I did. What were you saying? You want red in here? Some red color? I was checking out the legs of a horse. They're really thin down here near the bottom. They get really skinny. And they have a knee and then another thing down here and then they have like 3 different places they can bend their leg. 1, 2, 3. I think I did pretty good so far sketching this. I like this leg, looks pretty good. And they have some kind of some of them have this like hair down here on their legs, down in this area. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Hey, I got 2 likes already. Thank you. So if you just joined in, I sketched this horse first, and then I just drew some quick paint up there, and now I'm gonna finish the outline and everything in black. So this is the style I want. It's almost like a comic book style. I do have some kind of a barn back. Do 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 do. All right. I think I did a good job on my horse. What do you think? It's hard to do horses, man. I think I got the proportions right. I don't think it matters, you know, to me it's like art. Art is art. However it turns out to me, that's what it is. All right. Do 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 do. Got a path will come in here, I think. Uh, ba, 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 ba. You guys got your coffee? I got my coffee. Let me take a little breather here. Good morning. Still needs a lot of work. Ruben, how you doing? Just looked at the... Oh yeah, that's right. Today's the election, huh? This is looking pretty good. I was just looking at some old cowboy stuff. Did you know Marilyn Monroe in those westerns? I was just watching a couple videos of her. She was like one of the girls that performed in the saloons. I didn't know she sang. She sings pretty good. Or she sang pretty good. But that's how she got her start in those old westerns. It's funny, if you go way back to when they first started Warner Brothers, all those movies they made, they were all western, pretty much. Horse and buggy type movies. I don't know. I kind of like the era we're living in right now with technology. I mean, when I go camping and fishing, it's like once I'm there for 3 days, I'm like, I have to get back home. I think that's going to be the colors of the horse. I'm not going to do much more on it. I don't want to spend too much time on this painting. It's be like a comic book type painting. put some clouds here though. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, we missed you yesterday, Ruben. We were doing. I did a painting for Mary Ann for her birthday. Actually, I sang her happy birthday on my guitar. I wonder who's going to win today, the election. "35 minutes, not bad. Not bad at all." Binte, how you doing? My birthday's in February. February. It's coming up. 4 more months. I'm getting up there in age. I can't wait to retire so I can like do this full time, you know. I can imagine how good you would get if you painted all day long. It's pretty cool that I I always wanted to do these horses, but I never practiced them. But I took a little time the last couple of days to practice. I want to be able to do them like on the spot, you know, different, be able to paint the horse without looking at a horse running at you sideways, any direction the horse is. All right, I think I like this. What happened here? Oh, paper's coming up. Do 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 do. I got some of a windmill in here. Yeah. I actually did that horse without looking at a horse. I penciled it in first by memory. That's what I'm working on, sketching. I'm actually sketching horses without having to look at a horse to try and get used to the horse's legs are hard to do, man. There, I need some white now. I don't know what I'm going to do in the sky. I got a cool idea. Landscape has to do with the Fibonacci sequence. Do, 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 do. Wow. I'm really digging that. That's, yeah, this is a good way to, it kind of helps with your highlighting and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't usually sketch horses, but I think horse is a popular item. I'm thinking. I'm gonna put in some red. Marianne wanted some red in this horse, maybe under the underbelly, darken up some of the shadows here. Let's see what happens. Do I have red out? I don't have any red. I got Alzerian crimson here. Crimson with brown. And I'll make some shadows here. Wow, I think that was a good idea, Marianne. I kind of like it. It adds a little more character to the horse for sure. Wow. Yeah. All right. That's a little just crimson red there. Yeah, I really dig that. Do, 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 do. Let's see, I'm going to give it a straight shot here. Have a sip of my coffee. Oh, guess who I'm going to do, uh, Ruben? I'm gonna do Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, uh, comic book style. I mean, that is a cartoon, but I'm gonna add my style to the faces to make them a little more dynamic. Because they're really simple faces. They're just eyes, nose, mouth, and ear. I mean, they're just one line. There's really not much to them. I think I'm trying to figure out what to do with the sky. The one I did before, I just put a bunch of lines up here, but it was a smaller painting. This one might take too long. I had a sun up, rays coming down. Maybe I can, I don't know what to do in the sky. Maybe just a few lines like that. Put some birds up there. Didn't think about that. I do like some tree branches maybe coming over here. That was a good idea. I kind of like those. Yeah, I'm digging that now. Wow. Those look pretty cool. YouTube sent me a like a special email yesterday congratulating me on 15,000 hours of watch time since I started years ago. They said that was pretty good. I mean, I don't get a lot of views, but I get a lot of watch time, is what. Well, this was fun. I don't know how many more I'll do like this. What I want to do is just do them in black and the horses. Kind of like that guy Chu Beiyang, one of his horses, so you can see what I'm talking about. I gotta shut this off. But this style is so cool. Uh, so here's his horses. He did in ink on paper. Doesn't that look cool? He used a special brush with ink. But those are pretty cool. There's his name down there, Chu Hong Chinese. I have one of his originals. I'll have to tell you how the story how I put one. But he lived in the late 1800s. There's another one. All right, guys, I'm done. It kind of puts my horse to shame after seeing this. Wow. Something different. I'm going to eat breakfast and I'm going to do a landscape next. Yeah, the Rick and Morty here. I'll show you how easy those are. I'm going to try and add some more stuff to it. Rick and Morty. I don't watch the cartoon anymore. I've only seen a few episodes, but man, it's an easy cartoon, man. Because Rick is a like a scientist, and he can travel into the future and stuff like that. There's Rick and Morty. But see how the faces don't really have much in there. Just eyeballs, lines for mouth. All right, guys, I'm going to have breakfast. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, those horses, he was a Chinese guy from, some of his got out of the country. There's a long story about that. They got out of the country down to the, one of those islands outside of China. My friend's mother was an art curator down in one of those countries, and that's how they got a hold of those original paintings. Guys, and then when my buddy died, his sisters gave me the painting, so I was so happy about that. He was an older friend. When I met him here in Seattle, he was already in his late 60s, and then we knew him for about 10 years. He'd come and watch us play, and then when he passed on, that's how I ended up with that horse painting. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit.